Hello, and welcome aboard Whale Pod to another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'm your Captain Whale, and we're gonna get right into things, finishing up stuff around the Agnes Castle. We have peak busyness.
Let's lay out the facts.
Everyone at Agnes Castle seems busy. Right, and there's not as many people as there were before. I wonder what they're all doing. Both Agnians and the Lost Numbers look to be really hurried all the time. Yeah, but there hasn't been any major strife yet, at least. If anyone knows the ins and outs of the situation, it would be Seeker. It might be a good idea to inquire. Hey, good thinking. He'd have a good overview for sure. Why so busy? Now that we're getting near the end of our quests and near the achievement of, well, milestone of all colonies and castles at 5-star affinity, we will be taking a hiatus from Xenoblade Chronicles 3 as I work up the materials needed to get all level 10 gems crafted. Hey, Eudor. Ah, such a great feeling to be rid of that rotten console. The Lost Numbers have been bringing me up to speed, so this is what it means to be free, eh? Heh, I could get used to this. Every extra bit of affinity helps. Hey, Toma. I really thought I'd have ended up on the rubbish heap long before my homecoming. Sometimes it's good to stay quiet, huh? I don't know how quiet you were there, Toma. You spent a bunch of years in the clink, and when you come out, the whole world's changed. No more console anymore, the queen's gone. It's like I don't even know what's going on anymore. Seeker. Hey, Seeker, things looking busy, huh? They sure are. Oh, not that I'm complaining or anything. What are you doing now? I'm making preparations for sending off provisions and other goods to the city. Isn't that what you were doing before? Have the provisions run out already? Wait, let me guess. Eggy and Augie, right? Yes, you see, the two of them were pretty keen on getting some extra provisions. I knew something like this would happen. Those dingbats think everything will work out so long as there's food on the table. Dingbats? Bass, I was busy with other stuff and told them to handle it. Big mistake. It's not like I have any heaps of time on my hands either. But since I've already sent people to the city, I can't ignore it. And so I'm enlisting the entire castle personnel up to and including inspectors to try and cope with this somehow. Too nice-natured for your own good, Seeker. I just prepared the ship, but I just got word of some problems arising. What kind of problems? In plain words, some people don't want the goods shipped out, so they've taken up arms and are heading for the boat. Next, some of the goods that left in the prison camp were left in the prison camp haven't been delivered. And then we don't have enough ether cylinders to keep running the ship back and forth. A real cluster snuff of a situation, in short. Now I get why you need all that manpower. If that's all you need, we'll pitch in too. Let us handle all those things you just mentioned. Would that help? Yes, it would. Thanks very much. A lot of our soldiers aren't used to this sort of work, so I appreciate your offer. Alright then, let's roll up the old sleeves and get cracking.
I see some relations have changed.
We gotta help all three of these boyos out. None of them in the Agnes Castle region. Cadenzia region full. Molus Depot. Hey, Grover. We've got a disturbing development on the eastern side of the perimeter. We've received an aid request, but if our info on the enemy's forces is correct, we're in for one tough battle. The harbor the enemy's after has got a whole load of supplies we can't afford to lose. Could you lend us a hand? Ah, out this direction. I wonder what the recommended level for this is. 60. We're either not going as far as I thought we were, or the enemies there are going to be de-leveled for this. Because we're taking a walk past all these dinosaur cows into some very dangerous enemy territory. We are indeed not going as far out as I thought we might be. Out here at the Elevenus Workyard entrance is where the fun begins. That unexplored spot is occupied by a level 91 unique monster, in case you're wondering.
This is something decent, right?
Castle reinforcements are on their way. Surrender immediately. Shut it! An internal affairs lackey like you doesn't get it like I do. Look, I'm already busier than I usually am, and my ulcer is flaring up like all spark. Stop making things more difficult. Is this what I think it is? Yeah, that girl over there is from the Internal Affairs Security Team. And it'd appear this ruffian is part of a rebel force opposed to the sending of supplies to the city. They've made the island on the other side of the bridge their base, and they've got a fierce aliveness that won't let us near them. You serious right now? For crying out loud, you're built like a brick shithouse. Go do something. But ma'am, this just isn't possible. We need those prisoners of labor for the sake of Agnes's future. So what's the sparking point in releasing them now? They're expendable, aren't they? I can assume he hasn't been able to accept that he's no longer bound by the flame clock. That scoundrel doesn't even think of us as human. I'm done here. He's too far gone now. Were you lot whispering about calling over castle reinforcements? They're the enemy. How much further are you gonna shame yourselves until you're satisfied? To ashes with you all. That's enough stalling for me. You are hereby indicted for violating military discipline. You'll have to batter each and every last one of us before you indict us for anything. Oh, great. More time, Stalin. You better not feel sorry for yourselves after we're done kicking your asses.
Good to add more names.
Eyes over here! You're
You're
dealing
a
with me!
lifesaver.
Your corner is spent, Leave no heads unturned, Gondor! What's the enemy? Noble mate! Eyes over here! Thanks for the support! You're dealing with me! Thanks for the support! I can feel it in my bones!
Heal on.
The power of
Oh, this one's what I'm aiming at here. And down it goes.
I couldn't keep them intact!
Keep them coming.
Things are moving up!
Sometimes. Are you ready, Uni? Now bring them to their knees.
Snuff it. How can so few fighters be so powerful? Retreat. We aren't going to go down here. Not like this. Thanks. You really did us a solid there. Nah, we didn't do much, really. If you were able to actually do something with that brick shithouse frame of yours, we wouldn't have gotten into this mess. Have mercy, milady. I really did try my best, I did. If anyone's counting on you for things, then you'd better go take care of them. I've got things under control here. Good shout. Now down to the funicular approach. Darnie's getting her help next. There aren't enough ether cylinders to run the Agnes ship. We've been having an odd drop in our available equipment as of late. Could you procure me 10 ether cylinders?
I see some relations have changed.
I think we can do that. Thank you very much. We now have enough ether for the ship. If you've got things you need to sort out, then I suggest you take care of them. Otherwise, if you're all done gathering them up, could you hand the ether cylinders to Dana for me? Now about this equipment shortage. It has to be linked to Ragsy and his thugs. I need to let Grover know about this. I'll tell the other departments about the lack of equipment. But I'll inform Grover right away. If there's anyone who you can count on to get a job done quick, it's him. Alright. And we now have only 89 ether cylinders in our inventory. Oh, what a shame. The freight gate for the prison camp. Hey, K. Everything K over here? We're still short on cargo. Where on Ionios has it gone off to? Oh, hey, you guys. I've been getting Augie to help me out with cargo, but we've got 7 pieces left to get now. But Augie's nowhere to be seen. I'm sorry to ask, but I'd really like your help. Darnie will have it out for me if I don't get all that cargo loaded. She doesn't take no for an answer.
I see some relations have changed.
There's an Augie. Find cargo or find food. Find cargo or find food. Find food it is. Do me a favor and go find the remaining cargo for me. The cheek! If you don't go and find that cargo right now, you can forget about eating breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Surely you wouldn't do something so utterly heartless, milady. Don't push her, Augie.
This is what we were after.
Don't you go losing that.
There's more inside the camp. Or, no, outside the castle grounds. We've all resolved these fights before. We'll go ahead and butt in again, and no one's offering us Nopon money, so no one's getting any help. I guess we're Nopon mercenaries now.
Ah, I'm so glad we found it.
Out towards Old Hope's Rest.
Is that what I think it is?
Is this like a rare thing?
This is what we were after.
Don't you go
You can
losing
never go
that.
wrong with some ether.
Oh, why did we not get the ether dropped off? Well, I guess that's just auto-selling. There's only that on the map. Let's check our quests, see what we have to do here. Nope, it's just one quest, no sub-quests. Let's see, that should make it 4 pieces of cargo we've got hold of now. That leaves 3 more to find. Where else could they be? Wait a minute, look over there. Gulkins. Oh, Spock's sakes, they got in a snuffing target. This goes some way to explaining the cargo shortage. You know what to do, let's teach these thieving snuffers a lesson. Right.
We should look out for these on our travels.
I don't want to do this, but you're in our way.
I could do this with my eyes closed. Yeah.
What?
Trouble! Ah, I couldn't keep them in check. Damn Carrie, for me. Ooh, that looks like it stings.
Good going, Uni.
Topple!
It's all
Up
coming
ahead.
together.
Keep it up. The heat is up.
Now we're in the swing of things. Wait, call that a fight?
What were they gonna do? Make me yawn myself to death?
I'll need a hand here.
Okay.
Well, fortunately, Uni's got 2 of them for you, Noah.
This is what we were after.
Don't you go losing that.
I'm done gathering.
3 goods for the city. Auto-selling these ultra pure gemstone because it's just been that long since we've done any gem crafting. We'll make sure to remedy that before we go fighting any more unique monsters that could give us gemstone. Thank you so much for rounding up that cargo. It's worrying to think we've got a thief to contend with, though. We'll have to keep an eye out for them, whoever they are. Darnie will be placated now. At least she's uncompromising, but she's an honest, nice girl, and I wouldn't want to let her down. Now we gotta hand over the ether cylinders to Dana. Funicular approach once again. Funicular is a rather fun word to say, I think.
Huh.
I do believe that's just referring to things being funnel-shaped.
Good thing we found this.
I think we should be good to go if we had another 10 ether cylinders. Oh, there it is. Now we're at 89. We should have waited till later to grab that deposit. Well, this be enough cylinders now. They'll do, thanks. Sorry about all the hassle. As for the provisions and supplies, I think that should be all of them too. It's nice that we're just getting this stuff, but Spock, when I think of the trouble everyone had to go to just for this. Hey now, it's all for the good of the city. You sure you shouldn't be smiling? Believe me, I'm doing plenty of that too, a real 12-gauge grin. Anyhow, we're all set here and the boat is ready too. Guess I'll go on ahead. Sorry to add insult to manual labor, but could you report back to Seeker? Sure thing, we're on it. Oh, the boat's afloat. Whatever floats your boat, Agnes, I guess. Well, I guess right now we're what's floating their boat. You know, I don't think I've ever been to the castle naturally at night. So we'll go there unnaturally at night. The day theme is glorious. And this night theme is so mellow. First time hearing this, by the way. Seeker! Looks like the ship's shipped out now. Thanks, I've heard. Even Aggie and Augie should be satisfied when they see the shipment. I sure hope so. Now then, time to handle the issues in Agnes Castle, I reck. Sorry, I'm getting a call. Yes, yes. What? Snuff it, understood. I'll send someone straight away. What's happened? That was from some soldiers down in the harbor. They said they've lost contact with the ship. Oh no. I was going to send some troops to get a quick idea of the situation. It's an emergency, right? We'll go. I think it'll be quicker that way. Yeah, you're probably right. Thanks, I'm counting on you. Right, let's get on out of here. Standard quests, missing in action. This is a sub-quest, or... No, it's not. It's just a quest complete. Why so busy? 0 experience, 2360 gold, 3 soul points, and Survivor knee guard. The Survivor knee guard is going to be outdated compared to the gear we get normally right now. I assume this is Cadenzia region. Twin Palm Isle is outside the search zone. That's perfectly fine. I want to ride my boat. I want to go from one song to another amazing song. Well, the first one's also amazing too. I just didn't specify that. And this is not the one I'm talking about. The one I'm talking about is... right now. There's an Agnes boat. Is this our Agnes boat? Yep, it's our boat, all right. Over there. Sorry, you guys. Looks like things went sparks up. Dana, what are you doing lying down? Damn it, who did this? How did this happen? Over there. Agni and Levnus is. Yeah, no mistaking it. Hey, check it out. Looks like Ouroboros caught wind of us. It was you? You took Levnus's to raid the shipment? Raid? I resent that wording. We just did what we had to get our food back. Or what? You really thought we'd hand over to our mortal enemies? You're dumber than a bale of tent cloth. They're not your enemies! Shut your lying mouth, Mutter. You're as bad as the lot of them. A perversion of the natural order. You're not leaving me any choice here. We'll just have to get rid of you as well. Yeah. Guess we're doing this then. Prepare to die.
You're dealing with me over here. I couldn't keep them in check. Falcon, move! Torment, eyes over here. Yeah. Really pumping it out. Keep them in check. My power flows free.
I know. Feeling good. Look at the hang of this.
Where'd you pull that one from?
Eat it, mate. Falcon, eyes over here. Cheers, you're a gem.
Now we gotta smash off on one of them.
Are you ready, Uni? Show no mercy.
I'm pulling out all the stops.
Looks like these guys are just completely disintegrating, so we have dropped all pretext of mercy here. Gah, we're no match for them, even with 11ness. That's because you don't have a pang on it. Everyone, are you alright? Oh, and Snuff. Seek a timely entrance, you rat. Yeah, we're fine, but we were too late to help Dana and the others. What did you do? How could you? You're seriously gonna give me that? You, with the internal affairs background? We don't have two potatoes to rub together ourselves, but here's you handing over food to prisoners. You were perfectly content making the prisoners make our food and necessities right up until now. And what do we care about anyone outside of Agnes? Let them all starve, I say. What you want to argue? Ah. Some things are bigger than you or me. Things we can't achieve alone. We'll never have understanding without humility. What are you yakking on about? Without cooperation, there can be no escape from suffering, and not for any of us. Open your eyes, don't you get it? Keeping the city's residents prisoner was the first fundamental wrong. Swallowing the consul's words whole, that was another. Accepting the fake queen, another one still. If you can't comprehend, well, that's as may be. However, plotting against those who've turned over a new leaf will not be tolerated. Tolerated? Just listen to yourself. I took up arms to protect the castle. Oh, spare me. You attacked and killed an innocent bystander. If you don't know how to be ashamed, you will have to be taught. Take them away. What? Seeker, you worthless mutter. What gives you the right? Oi, face me! What a wretched turn of events. I should have foreseen this. You didn't cause this. No, not only will we fail to deliver on the promised shipment, now the passengers are dead too. I should be ashamed of myself. Now ain't the time for the blame game. We gotta do what we gotta do. You're right. I'll retrieve the goods and head back. Thank you very much for your cooperation, everyone. That's quite alright. Damn you dying in a place like this? Hey, Gondor, are you okay? Dana was a bit of a free spirit, but she never once failed to do whatever she took on. If she'd just gone back with Corey and the others, she would have been fine. The least we can do is take care of her effects. Let's go back. Quest complete. Missing in action, 0 experience, 2360 gold, 3 soul points, and a titanium support.
I see some relations have changed.
The boat magically disappeared after that. I assume by back you mean back to the Agnes Castle.
I see some relations have changed. Looks like colony relations have changed.
Hey, Toma. Razgi was a real idiot. It was a bit of a problem, even. Were you friends? Friends, huh? Tricky. But we certainly used to be idiots together. I've lost track of him in the time that I've spent in the Slammer. He was totally in awe of the consuls, and now he's given them everything.
I see some relations have changed.
Well, we have a word for people like him. It's spelled D-U-M. I know it's actually D-U-M-B, but it's, you know. I won't explain anymore. Seeker, probably no point in me saying not to feel sad. Thanks to our little internal squabbles, the lost numbers suffered a tragic loss. The relationship that we were trying to build with the city? Well, we can forget about that now. At best, we're back to square one, and it's all thanks to our own stupidity. Yeah, it looks like there's no more lost numbers around here anymore. Not even any Turkin. I want to quickly check out the affinity chart here. Yep, the city has changed from cooperating to antagonistic because of those butts. Now it's time for some pavement pounding around the city. I'll do that off camera, and we'll be back if we find something. And we're back because we have discovered the other half to rumblings at the fort at long last.
I think we need to discuss this.
That Gustav chappie, he's guilty as they come, whichever way you slice it. Yeah, he was still feigning innocence by those dubious ether cylinders. No, but those dubious ether cylinders speak volumes. Furthermore, if we take into account the new information we acquired from the fort, I don't think we're wrong. Speaking of juicy details, what about the guy who saw the castle inspector on the path under the fort in the dead of night? Wait, what? This thing keeps getting shadier and shadier. There can't be much underground besides the storehouse, right? Something certainly smells distinctly piscine, or fishy. Tyon, if you want to use real words here. Well, those are about all the clues we have. Shall we go and snoop around the basement storehouse? The true inspector. Ionius is strongest there. Now so lonely.
Break time's over.
We also did find one follow-up, non-quest related conversation topic in the city that was a follow-up to us actually selling Consul K's portrait to, well... we can't get in from that direction yet. So, time to take the long way around.
That smarts.
And back around down here at long last. Wait, is this... Hey, who are you? What do we have here? What are you all doing here? Gustav. Looks like all those missing ether cylinders accumulated themselves here. Very interesting. What? No, you just came blundering in here right as I was about to investigate this whole affair. Yeah, cut the crap and no point playing a different tune now. What's so funny? Well, if you know this much, there's only one thing for it. You filthy! We'll defeat you for Keves, wipe you out!
You're dealing eyes over here.
You're a lifesaver. Maximum voltage.
Let's get that Melia battle theme back in here.
You're dealing with me. Thanks for the support. Things are building up.
Time to end this.
Power of Ouroboros.
Let's use it to
Some elements. Penetrate the heart of it.
Sometimes brute force
Do
is
it,
the
Kyle.
answer.
I'll go with you, Falcon. Swoop. Collider.
Easy.
Amazing!
Wow, all that talk and the talk, is that all the walk you can walk? Gah. Okay, now spill it. What are you planning to do with these ether cylinders? You really don't know, traitors. Who are the traitors now? Come off it. Weren't you Ouroboros, originally Kavesi? And aren't you palling around with our nemesis Agnes? If that's not treachery, then I guess you'll have to get me a dictionary. Oh yeah, and you want to know about what I'm planning, yeah? Well, I'm planning to use these bad boys to fuel an army of Levnesses and send them straight to Agnes with my regards. What the snuff? You want to keep on fighting this war single-handedly? Correct, until Agnes is finally crushed. Is that really what you want? Come again. Heath said you were very sensible, not someone who wants bloodshed. What does that naive little fool know about justice? I'll ask again, is this really what you want? What you're going to do will hurt the people who believe in you too. Is that really justice? What do you want to destroy Agnes for? Shut up! Don't underestimate the castle, Inspector. I have friends in... Stop right there. Everyone freeze. What? What's the guard doing here? Gustav, in the name of the Queen, you're under arrest. Oh, look, they made it. Thank you for helping secure that seditious element. Really, it's fine. It was more of a happy accident, I guess. We'll return the favor one day. So, case closed? Guess so. There's still the matter of returning the ether cylinders, though. What's the matter, Tyon? Gustav said he wanted to provoke war by means of an army of Levnesses, didn't he? Yeah. He'd prepared very carefully. I assume he calculated victory based on numbers. Which would mean that this amount of ether cylinders wouldn't have sufficed. You mean this isn't all of them? It's possible he's already transported some. I'm also not seeing any of the Levnesses in question, which is worrying. So if we don't catch this castle inspector twip, there's gonna be trouble, yeah? Well, there's more than one castle inspector. We have no idea which one it is. Yeah. It's pretty bad. And while we're dithering away here, they're still preparing for war. Then shall we talk to a castle inspector we do know? Ah, Ulrich. We can definitely trust him, and he knows everyone. Let's get to Agnes Castle straight away before it's too late. But first, this has been taunting me for forever.
Wonder what's inside.
Now it's finally mine.
Something so valuable here.
And now it's finally being auto-sold. For money that's, well, worthless. And of course I do the wrong map again. Yo, boyo. Hey everyone, let me thank you for what you... Sorry, Ulrich, something really urgent's come up. What could have possibly happened? What even? A castle inspector is plotting an invasion of Agnes. Please tell us it's not you. Of course it's not me. If I were to do something so reckless, it would ruin my entire life's work. We know you want peace of Agnes, so we're hoping you'd help us. Of course. So in other words, you came here to ask me if I had any inkling as to who this ringleader amongst the inspectors is? You're a smart boy, so how about it? Okay, let me think. Of all the castle inspectors I know, is there anyone who'd do something like that? Is this a dead end? I'm sorry. Look, how about this? I have another idea. A new castle inspector is scheduled to transfer here today. A new one? That's right. She was approved for my Agnes reconciliation policy, and by all accounts, is a brilliant inspector. Why don't you talk to her? Sure, we can do that, if that's what you recommend, Ulrich. She should be arriving any time now. They've arranged for the floodgate to be opened, so... What was that? The ambush. Explosion at the port! Are we under attack? What's going on? The port, then... Hey, not so fast!
I see some relations have changed.
Funicular approach is once again a very good skip travel point. And a very fun word to say. Funicular. What's this? Kavesi Levnesses? No, this can't be happening. Save the chat, we've got enemies to take out.
Don't try to stop us.
I can do this with my eyes closed.
Eyes over
Make this
here!
quick, thanks. Maximum voltage.
You're dealing with me!
Show us what you got, Senna.
Resonant
Noble
blast!
Torn! Summon elements! Mate! The overhead! Got you! Elemental discharge! Don't you look away from me!
Keep it up, Leon. We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall!
Make
And
this
we're getting to
quick.
hear a nice long bit of this song through it playing in just
You're a lifesaver.
this scene here.
Demolition! Across the enemy!
Right, let's push on. Don't try to stop us.
They seem a little easy.
Make this quick.
Can't they fill me up, Noah? Nice one, you.
Well, of course they are. We're Ouroboros, Senna. We're level 99, they're level nothing by comparison.
You around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall. Under here!
Thanks.
I couldn't keep them in check. You're dealing with me. Thanks for the support. I couldn't keep them in check. That was the enemy.
Good going, Uni.
They say the half of it.
Sometimes brute force is the answer. Oreo!
You might want to
Couldn't keep them in
surrender
check.
before we grind you into dust.
You want some more?
A fusion of hammerhead.
No, great stuff, Noah. Eat it. Power and Ouroboros.
We can do this!
Lights out.
That was spectacular.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
Don't try to stop us.
Try not to waste too much effort on this.
You're dealing
Make
with
this
me.
quick. Power of a queen.
You're dealing with me.
Thanks.
I've lost the enemy. Elemental discharge. You're dealing with me. Thanks for the support. Keep them in check. Eyes over here. You're dealing with me. Thanks for the support. Quick.
Good job, Uni.
Good job, mate.
That should give us a
This
leg
ain't
up.
the half of it.
Time to end
You might want to surrender before we grind you into dust.
You want some
It was a real big missed opportunity that this wasn't used for Triton's battle in his recruitment quest. This just screams... Well, it just screams a pirate battle theme. Well, because it is a pirate battle theme. And it makes every fish in this whole region sound like an elder dragon or something.
I will give it my all, no matter the enemy. Your eyes over here!
Thanks.
Lost the enemy! Couldn't keep them in check!
Break!
You're dealing with me! Eyes over here! No! That's momentum!
I know. Feeling good.
That looks like it stings!
Good going, Uni.
Eat it!
Feel that?
Things are building up!
Time to end.
Water lily!
Eyes over here! Cheers, you're a gem! Falcon power!
Time to win out the big gun! We'll blow you away!
Boom.
Flame look!
3 left.
Don't try to stop us.
Try not to waste too much effort on this.
Good going, Uni. Hammerhead.
Demolition!
We have superiority.
Resident flash.
I couldn't keep them in check. You're dealing with me. Thanks for the support.
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall. No eyes over here.
You're a lifesaver.
Ah, I couldn't keep them in check. You're dealing with me. Thanks for the support. That was spectacular.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
Make this quick.
Can't let you show me up, Noah. Shockwave! You're dealing with me. Cheers, you're a gem. I've lost the enemy. Hit him over and over.
Oh, that's them all done for. Inspector Luciona, what is the meaning of this? You can't be the mastermind behind this invasion of Agnes. I see the Ouroboros managed to follow their noses this far. How extremely irritating. Can't believe we went through all that trouble to find her when she just showed up here on her own. But how could such a brilliant inspector do such a thing? On the contrary, Inspector Ulrich, you're the one who has forgotten his duty. You swore an oath of fealty to the Queen, and instead here you are, you venomous turncoat Aspar, betraying Keves. I haven't betrayed anyone. Everything I've done was for the sake of Keves' future. Ever since I heard about your reconciliation plan, I knew I had to destroy you with my own hands. And you, Ouroboros, you're stained with the sin of insurgency as well. But Inspector Luciona... Stand back, Ulrich. We'll take it from here.
Eyes over here.
You're a lifesaver.
Got you. You're dealing with me.
Power of a queen.
Fatal elemental discharge.
Water lily!
Make beat.
Orion.
Hammerhead.
I'll break him.
Eat it.
Feel that? Oh, yeah!
I just missed the timing on the launch there.
It's amazing.
Hammerhead.
Demolition. Beat.
Move.
Things are building up.
Sometimes feel the force is
I
the
want to
answer.
surrender before we grind you into dust!
Strength. It's amazing.
Saber slash!
Elemental discharge.
Keep them coming! You're on Fireland!
No way.
Here we go!
Are you ready, Uni?
Too late for crying now!
We are echelons above you.
Whipping right now.
Boom goes the smash.
Falcon. Swoop. Temper, temper.
A fusion of our
Elemental
strength.
discharge.
Maximum voltage. Let's
Crusher.
pile on the pressure.
Let's turn up the pressure.
Noble torque.
Hammerhead.
No break there, and no effect it was saying.
We'll finish it here.
So just chain attack level 3.
Observe my strategy.
Or chain attack, not level 3.
I'll make this work.
Art of subjugation, art of subjugo.
I'll lead.
Me next. Bow down. Falcon, swoop.
Keep hitting hard.
That's right, Melia lets you go past the cap.
Like this.
I might have the answer. I just thought of a great idea.
Okay, here, Noah. Let's, open a few.
I'll lead.
I shall second. Time for the big one.
Let's bring it home.
Noah and Uni back in action.
My thinking muscles for this one.
This will be
Ether Absolute.
Allow me.
These are only 2 healers. If we use Noah here, we guarantee to get someone back who can finish off the next one.
More where that came from. Above and beyond.
And into the overkill we go.
No mercy. Witness all I am. Now, Starlight Kick. Ha-ha! How about something like this? I might have the answer.
Mio for the finisher to get the either Noah or Mio Ouroboros.
I'll take point.
Wait, we should have done Uni there. Oh, wait, no, we did it right. We did it right. I need to stop doubting myself.
I'll follow your lead.
Because now we summon elements with Melia.
Fatal Barrage!
Push it into the amazing territory with Uni.
Put out on the stops. All right.
Everyone back for Limits Unbound?
I get first dibs.
I'll follow your lead.
Now we're getting a break on him.
This'll end it.
Elemental Discharge.
Giant swing.
318% amazing, thanks to Melia.
This is the decider. You're finished.
Ah! Don't mind me, I'm just here to end it. Yeah!
7.8 million damage there, just nice and cool like that. Okay, now the case is closed. This case certainly, but... I'm so sorry. I was blinded to her true intentions, and have caused an awful lot of trouble for you and the people of Agnes. It's not your fault, Ulrich. This could have happened at any time. The grudges between Agnes and Keves go deeper than any of us thought. You're right, of course. It's a sad truth, but that's the truth. But giving up now would be giving Inspector Luciona what she wants. It's clear looking at you that there's a non-zero possibility of reconciliation. I have to try and put this reconciliation policy into action, for both Keves and Agnes. And we'll do anything we can to help, Ulrich. Quest complete. The True Inspector, 0 experience, 2950 gold, 3 soul points, and a Jewel Beetle Gauntlet.
We're going up in the world.
5-star with Keves Castle.
I see some relations have changed.
Cooperating now with Agnes Castle. Still openly threatening Colony 4, that's a little sad. There's the True Inspector completed. It doesn't look like there's any new Collectopedia cards. These ones are bugs. That one, we need to get a Shrinking Orchid. Okay, nothing new with our characters, there was just some accessories in there. We're gonna see if we can't make this a bit of a longer one. We're gonna check around elsewhere for quests and then be back. And we're back with tension with the city, required hero Gondor.
Let's lay out the facts.
That's some heavy kind of atmosphere out there right now, huh? There was talk of people being called up to the city, it seems. Sounds like what happened with Dana's getting out there. Are they gonna end up being blamed for that? I can see this lot getting rowdy and fighting back if it shakes out like that. Yeah, I wonder. Hey, I can... see, I know something I'm not letting on, plastered all over your face. I can't say anything, sorry. Just trust me that nothing bad's gonna happen, alright? Yeah, I don't think there'll be any fighting either. Seeker and Gondor are around. I think everyone understands that fighting will only lead to bitterness and tragedy. You sure about that? I happen to be pretty partial to a good dust-up myself. Give it a rest, would you? You're stressing me out. Maybe the fastest way to get a good idea of the situation would be to go and speak to Seeker directly. Yeah, let's do that. The path I forge, accepted.
Break time's over.
Hey, Seeker. Ah, Gondor. And you didn't come alone. You guys heading for the city, right? Yeah. A little while after you handled those rebels, we got a message through from the city. It was an invite to the city addressed to a few of us Agnines from the castle. An invitation? That must set your mind at ease a bit. I mean, you can trust that you won't be walking into anything dangerous. Honestly, I don't know. I dropped the ball pretty badly, and not least by allowing Dana and the others to be murdered. That wasn't your fault. No, I deserve to take the fall for that, without question. It's possible that I'm being called out precisely to answer for it, as a representative of the castle. You don't actually think they'd get us over there just to off us, do you? Hey, you did kind of bring this on yourselves. You might well have to argue for your lives, who knows? I don't love the sound of that. Invite you in, then attack. Such simplistic strategies are not their hallmark. If it did develop into a conflict, it would be a futile waste of battle resources. Well, I'm here, so if it does get to a scrap, you've nothing to worry about. But you're a hopeless fighter, no use at all. Well, I mean, I can catch a bullet for you at least. If I let that happen, then they'd have my guts for garters here. You can count on it. Well, if that's the way it is, then maybe we should go along with you. We can at least argue on your behalf. The idea of being able to present in the city. It fills me up with such emotion. Huh? You're gonna come along as well? Why, of course. Going to the city is my greatest ambition, my ultimate goal. Okay, well, no guarantees we'll be able to keep you safe if shit hits the fan, My ambition would be unchanged even if I was walking into a forest of swords and a shower of bullets. Have no fear. Hang it, whatever. If you got called up, then just go, okay? Well, I guess we'll need to make sure Seeker gets decent protection then. Maybe we can recruit some skilled Agnians. In any case, there's no turning back time, and what will be, will be. We simply have to think on our feet. I imagine it'll be fine, so long as his curiosity doesn't get the better of him. Well, guess we're doing this. Right then, let's rendezvous at Fairview Cape. We'll meet there once we make our preparations. I'll be counting on you all. Understood? We won't let you down.
I see some relations have changed.
Wrong map again. I forgot the Agnes Castle region is absolutely tiny. And worthless. Gotta go to Double Crag Gate. I remember that simplistic screen with only the 6 base classes on it. Let's see. Okay, the tombstones is not appearing for Sharkblade Ned for some reason. There it is. He was just being shy.
Looks like a pretty rare specimen. Good thing we found this.
Okay, Armory Pilot, take us to the city. Okay, I've got the lowdown already. Word is Seeker and the others will arrive any moment now. You can board early if you like. How about it? Want to climb on? Full board. Cool, cool. Come aboard. So this is the city. Hard to believe a place like this exists. This is... how can I even put it into words? Yo, you made it. One hell of a welcome party. You guys must have been bored out of your skulls. That's not the kind of thing you're supposed to say in front of our guests, Gondor. No, Huh? What's up? You've never seen an old crone like me before? Yes, I mean, no, I didn't. So you're a crone? What a wonderful reaction. That's enough talking on our feet. Don't you think maybe we should continue somewhere a little more comfortable? Yes, that's a good suggestion. Let's do that. It's been so long since we've seen the city. Milady, let's go. Wait a moment, I'd appreciate it if you'd accompany me. What is it? Is there something you need to tell us about? Indeed there is. Seems you're in need of a good talking to about your sloppy work. What, ma'am? Milady, don't you have something to say about this? Don't look at me. You've been making a real nuisance of yourselves out there, haven't you? That's what you get for winding everyone up by begging for food, eh? I suppose it falls to me to look after our guests. Please come this way. Yes, thank you very much. I would have liked for you to have met the boss, but she's busy with something else right now. No, really. This kind of welcome is more than enough. For sure. We were worried that the welcome was going to be more in the order of a knuckle sandwich buffet. That's funny. What happened was truly unfortunate, but Gondor has already told us that it wasn't due to any negligence on your part. Huh? What, Gondor, you've been getting us scared and spooked this whole time while working a back channel with her? Honestly, we didn't have a good road-ins with the Agnes crowd, so I figured it'd be easier to sort things out face to face. Yes, she's right. We owe you thanks. Well, let's go together now. I will gift you the secrets of our technology. Thank you. We'll do everything we can to make this relationship stronger. Come on, mate. Enough of all this formal talk. Why don't you relax and take a look around? Really? You don't mind? Certainly not. We've cleared it with the boss already. We'll catch you later. Yes, thank you very much. Okay then. Why don't we take a little walk around?
I see some relations have changed.
Following Seeker. About as slow as your average boomer. The more you look at it, the more amazing this place gets. Yes, in such surroundings I can scarcely contain my wonder. If you say so. I'm surprised by how calm you are, though. Aren't you at least happy about finding a little bit of resolution here? Do I look calm? I've gotten quite worked up about the whole thing. I'm still shaking with excitement now. Maybe on the inside, anyway. After we were liberated, you had plenty of misgivings to begin with, right? I thought doing what I was told and doing the right thing were the same. That staying on the path until it was time for homecoming was the only and right way to live. I mean, we all thought that way, right? But after we were liberated, we were free. We understood then that there were other things we could do with our lives. Something made us want to know the things that we didn't, and do the things that we couldn't. Everyone's been saying lately that I seem like a different person, but I also think this feeling is something that's been dormant in me the whole time. So I feel like I've arrived at the real me. You sure have, weirdo. That's one way to sum it up. Hey now, I'm being 100% factual. Can't deny he's weird. Now I didn't say if it's a good weird or bad. Yes, that's all well and good, but there's still more to see still. Come on, let's hurry on. Ow, 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 ow. Ah, I'm sorry. Are you okay? I'm fine, it was my fault anyway. Sorry. Please, it's fine. Are you all from the outside? The outside, yes. I suppose we are. We came from Agnes Castle. Wow, really? Stop right there. Don't touch her. Huh? We're just minding our own business here. What's your beef? Shut it. Outsiders are filthy barbarians, every last one of them. That's what my dad told me. He might be small, but he's got a big attitude, huh? God, don't say that. Don't treat me like an idiot just because I'm a kid. Kid? I'm not even sure I know what that means. We're from Agnes, yeah? Come on, stop messing with them. These little ones make me think of Nopon somehow. They're small, but some of them have big mouths too. Yeah, well, whatever. I've had my fill of it for now, I think. You look like you're in a hurry. Were you in the middle of something there? What? I wouldn't tell you if I was. We were looking for something that got lost. Coralie, don't tell them. Something lost, you say? What kind of thing? We're looking for my ring, about so big. Where did you drop it? We don't know. That's why we're looking for it. Duh. That's right. Well, why don't I help you then? I mean, I don't know the surroundings all that well, but I could still. Huh? Well, if it's just a little treasure hunt, then I suppose I can join in too. I will offer support too, paltry though it may be. Let's all look together then. Thank you guys so much. Sheesh, what a bunch of do-good and easy marks. Will they ever learn?
I see some relations have changed. Huh. This is what we were after.
Hide and seek's easy when you have a you know, radar pointing you right to it. Did you find my ring?
Okay, so we're handing over.
Ah, that's it. Looks like we found what we were looking for. Thank you so much for helping me find it. We didn't do anything really. It was Noah and the others that found it. Oh yeah, hey, that's right. You weren't any help at all, were you? You don't miss an opportunity to butt heads with the big boys, do you? So you're all from the outside? Well, yes. I probably already mentioned it, but I'm from Agnes Castle. In about 10 years or so, I want to go outside and do a bunch of outside places too. 10 years? 10 years is a long time. Will I be able to see you when I come to this castle place? I guess it's still a long way off, but I'm gonna go to the castle so I can see you then, can't I? Please? Why, yes, of course. I'll be waiting for you there. Yay, so I'll see you again. Bye-bye. Hey, Sika, you're not in a rush or anything, right? Huh? Yes, sure. There's still a few places to check out in the city. We should have a walk around instead of just standing about. What do you... Wow, Gondor. Didn't realize you actually cared. I actually really don't. I just don't want us blocking the road and stopping traffic with those glum looks on your faces. Why don't we just keep strolling wherever your fancy takes you? Yes, that makes sense. Let's walk around a bit more then.
I see some relations have
Okay,
changed.
Boomer. Pick up the pace. Man, why did it have to be Triton's friend who kicked the bucket and not Boomer? Not that I wanted Boomer to kick the bucket, just, he's probably my least favorite NPC in this whole series because of his walking speed. And literally just because of his walking speed. All of his Beethoven eccentricities aside, I'm fine with it. It's just the walking speed that ruins it. Do I get to voice Well again? Looks like he's not in right now. What is this place? Duh, it's a bookshop, obviously. A bookshop? A place to sell books, mate. Keep up. Wanna try reading one? They won't mind, so long as you don't take it without paying. Look, I'm not gonna hold your hand here. That one's got some writing. Go look. Really? Okay, what do we have here? Anything interesting? Oh, this is quite intellectually stimulating. Huh? The more I read, the more I understand about things that were strange and frankly unbelievable to me before. Yes, they've got amazing things here in the city. Ones I could never have imagined. You okay there, buddy? You've gone all weird. Not so sure. Maybe this is actually baseline Seeker. Hard to tell. I'm sorry, I don't know what's coming over me. But we must take each other by the hand and go into the future together. The stimulus of a new, hitherto unknown culture. It's something, it set something off in him. Agnes, Keves, distinctions that seemed immutable, but we overcame them. That's the idea. We can combine our powers to find a new path to walk. Gondor, you too. Well, if you dags are serious about this stuff, sure, you got my blessing. But now you know about the city, we can't afford to let you bail, alright? Hope we got an understanding. Yes, of course. We'll plot a straight path into the future, without fleeing or hiding from anything at all. Quest complete. The path I forged, 0 experience, 4720 gold, 3 soul points, and an induction bangle.
I see some relations have changed.
Agnes Castle is not quite there yet. Path I forged, which does require Gondor. We have some new Agnes Castle ones. Rolled is still bugging out there.
That's all of them. That's all of them. It's looking complete.
That's getting us even
Looks like
closer to
colony
5-star
relations have
affinity.
changed.
Now we're gonna peruse around a few places for some more information.
Looks like
And we're back just to close things out, WhalePod, by scouring every bit of information I can find on the interwebs. I have determined that every single side quest available in Xenoblade Chronicles 3 has now been completed. With such, I just spammed a few repeat Collectopedia cards in order to get Agnes Castle the rest of the way up to 5-star affinity, and we now have every single location in the game that can have affinity with it to affinity 5. Agnes Castle, Nopon Caravans, Colony Moo, Colony 15, the city, Kevis Castle, Colony 11, Colony Tau, Colony Lambda, Colony Iota, Colony 30, Colony 4, Colony 9, Colony Gamma, and Colony 0. It's only a shame that there was no quest line that resolved the open threat between the Kevis Castle and Colony 4. Now, with that, Whale Pod, I do thank you for watching this extra long episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. With that, the side questing is done at last, and we are going to be taking a brief hiatus from Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I can imagine it lasting a couple weeks before the next upload after this, as I go about grinding out all the materials needed for all the remaining level 10 gems, before we go back and fight the remaining unique monsters, and take on the game's 5 super boss monsters. Now, WhalePod, if you did like this video, make sure to like, comment, and sub the channel if you have not done so already. As always, those are greatly appreciated and do help me out immensely. Now, with that said and done, WhalePod, I hope you all are having fantastic days. Remember to stay cool, stay classy, and most importantly, stay healthy. But until next time, this is Captain Whale, signing off.